Hey, what's up everybody? In today's review I'll be looking at the Star Wars Legacy Collection Episode 5 Concept Art SNOWTROOPER. Here we have the figure and package, a picture or drawing of the actual concept SNOWTROOPER. On the back we have some line art, again of the conceptualized StormTrooper. And here is a read-up, which I will go ahead and read. It says, "In this concept art by Joe Johnson, the Imperial Snowtrooper wears armor with features that are reminiscent of armor historically worn by samurai warriors. The gear has stylized elegance while still protecting the trooper from blaster fire and extreme cold." It does have a part for the Build-A-Droid, in this case the HK-50. And what's cool about it is they have a little window here that shows you the actual part you get with this figure, as well as some pictures of the other figures in this line. So as I look at the figure, starting with the head, I definitely can see the samurai influences that was talked about in the description for this figure. Now, the helmet itself resembles a samurai helmet, especially the way that it actually comes down and covers the neck area. You can see it's a elongated type of helmet, and on his forehead he has a similar design to what you would see on a samurai with the V shape there. Also in the shoulder armor here, you can see the scale effect resembles a samurai's type of armor, as well as here on the hip armor. So that's really cool. You can see the weapon there. It does have a backpack which does remove. It has this soft cloth for a skirt, if you will. Articulation wise, the head moves. You do have shoulder articulation. There is a single bend at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, waist, swivel legs, or rather swivel at the hips. There actually is a bend and a swivel at the knee, and the same with the ankle. So it's really cool to see what the designers of Star Wars thought that the SNOWTROOPER would look like. And of course we know from experience that this is ultimately what came about in the final design. This is actually my figure from when I was a kid. You can see he has some tape around his waist. The cape actually came loose, so I do apologize for that. But this is kind of neat because this figure I played with as a kid back in the 1980s. So, but here are the two side by side. You can see the design difference between what they thought they were going to have the SNOWTROOPer look like and what they actually came up with in the final design. They both have a backpack, as you can see. And you know, the helmets are somewhat similar. The new helmet does cover the head as well as the neck, and they both have these skirts, if you will, that cover from their waist down to their ankles. So pretty cool. The other thing about this figure here, the weapon that they ultimately gave the SNOWTROOPER, at least as far as the action figure goes, was a long blaster or rifle type of weapon. So instead of a pistol, the actual 1980s vintage action figure came with a actual more like a blaster or a pistol. So there was a difference, or there is a difference in the design in terms of the type of weapon that the figure comes with. And finally, the figure does come with the accessory for the Build-A-Droid part here, and I have no plans to use this, so this is going into my parts bin. But you do get this, looks like the right leg for the Build-A-Droid figure. Alright, well thanks for watching. This has been my review of the concept art SNOWTROOPER. I really like this idea of releasing action figures based on the concept art for the figures. In this case it was the SNOWTROOPER. I did do a review on the StormTrooper, You can go check that out in the link below as well. But it really fascinates me as to what designs, what kind of ideas they had before they ended up with this. Alright, well thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.